There we go, that'll do. Good evening and welcome to Live in the Living Room. All right, we're just going to start off really simple. Why? Because we've not trained for a while. So let's just start with some Kihon. So from there, right arm out, Chudan. Look, just try and mirror it. I might say right, I might say left. Again, I'm not too sure. If I say right and I put my right out, I don't think it's going to be your left, etc. So we'll just go right arm out, Chudan. Which hopefully is going to be your right hand. I've got my left arm out, just nice and slowly. Ish, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, ach, ku, ju. Okay, from there, jodan, ish, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, ach, ku, ju. Okay, from there I want you to do a sanzuki, each knee sanzuki. You're going to go head, stomach, groin. So it's going to be jodan, chudan, gidan. Ish, 1, 2, 3. Knee, 1, 2, 3. San, 1, 2, 3. Shi, ich, ni, san. Go, rik, sich, ach, ko, jo. Okay, just shake your arms off while I'm getting some, look, if you've got any questions as we go through, what I will do is answer I'll put the questions in the comments, and I will I'll do all the waves in the break. Put all the questions in the comments, so you can quite happily stop for 2 seconds and just type what you need to type, and then I'll answer them in part 2. Okay. So sorry if I can't say hi to you all, but I am saying hi to whoever may be watching. All 4 of you. Okay. From this position now, what I want you to do is step your right leg back, short stance, kamae. So about 1 shoulder width long. Sorry. About 1.5 long, 1 wide, both feet pointing on a 45-degree angle. Never, ever, ever in your hands and kutsadach have this front foot pointing square, because look what it does to your hips. Turn them off. Have your guard here. Close. This is wide open. Close off the target area. Mine's quite a wide target area. Some of you may know what I'm talking about. Okay, all I want to do from here is just execute reverse punch. Make it chudan, make it jodan, doesn't matter which. The provisor here is that this back hip is firing first. So we've got to fire the hip first. Back, knee, back, san, back. Now some of you might be asking the question, does it have to come back to the hip? It's good practice if you do it that way, but there's nothing wrong with striking from here. No need to come back to there and then finishing here. From a tournament perspective, technique starts and finishes in the same place. So if you're striking chudan or jodan, that will be point. Doesn't have to go 1, 2. Okay, just make sure that hip's engaged. Go, ruk, sich, ach, go, jo. Okay, I'm back. As you notice, I'm making them more kazamazuki, which is kind of out and back, kind of snapping it back. Okay, from there, jodan again or chudan, whichever one you want. I might alternate. Make sure that's engaged. Fire that hip in. We're not moving the feet. Just going to fire the hip in. Ish, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, ach, ko, jo. One key to that is, even though the striking arm doesn't need to come back, we can strike out from here. It's good practice to bring the hikate back to the hip. Okay, so try and bring that hikate back when you're striking. So we just change legs. So right leg back again, change legs again. This time, all I want you to do is retract. So we're going to retract in, front kick and back. Don't kick from this position, okay? What I want you to do is, not to belly fight because the vest is big. What I want you to do is drop back, drag up and kick. Drop back, kick, down. Make sure you hit all the 4 stages. But again, do not kick from this position. Don't lift from there, because your body weight's going to fall forwards. Even if your knees are bent, your body weight falls forward. You want to be dragging back into this off cat stance. Kick and down. Good posture. Make sure you got balance. Okay, we'll do 10 of those. Ish, ni, san, shi, go. That's where we get the snap from. Ruk, sich, ach, ko, ju. Now you may have noticed a couple of things. Number one, my body weight's dropping slightly, but my guard's remaining in position. It's warm in here, guys. It's really warm, and I've got no heating on. The guard remains in position, so at no point does it do this. Like you might see, people come through, do this. Just keep the guard in position. You're kicking under the arm anyway. Change legs. Same thing, opposite side. Keep the guard in position. Have maintenance there with the guard. Ish, ni, san. Just like if we say stop at a certain point, I want you to just pause. Shi, stop. Ha! I don't want you to be falling forwards. So from this position, ish, stop. Now down. Go, ruk, sich, ach, ko, ju. Okay, yame there. Always good practice as well, wherever you are, that when you yame, to yame backwards, it's less aggressive. Yameing forwards is like sticking my chest in your face. That's not what you want to be doing. Happy birthday, Jason. Happy birthday, young man. Today's the day, 4-0. You joined the old farts club. It's Jason Higgs' birthday today, everybody. So, yeah. If he's still watching, he might have signed off by now. He might have thought, stuff that. I'm having some beers. Look, you've got plenty of time to have beers. Okay, this time, what I want you to do is, Jordan, we'll start in Heikadesh just so we can get the pattern of it. Jordan Uke, Jordan Ag, UK, whichever one doesn't really matter. So right arm up, ish, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, ach, ku, ju, ish, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, ach, ku, ju. That bingo wings wobbling. Okay, so when you are blocking Jordan, said this before in other videos, but again, it's been a while, so I'm just going to reiterate a few points. Make sure the fist comes to that point in the shoulder, comes to the top of the shoulder. We teach beginners to touch the shoulder. It doesn't have to be that way. Here, you can see the distance between fist and shoulder. Not coming in so I can push it out again. I'm just coming to here so I can push it straight upwards. Make sure there's also a straight line from here, straight up. Twist at the end. Fist slightly higher than the elbow. Don't go here. Make sure there's a twist at the end. Okay, right leg back, short stance. Aye. You're going to block, you're going to twist and block. I said right leg back, didn't I? So I'll go left. Okay, so now we're mirror imaging, hopefully. You're going to turn and block. Blocking upwards. Okay? We can do this side to side. So we're going to do right, left, right, left. The left will be to the front, the right will be to the side. Ish, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, ach, ku, ju. Now again with the Jordan block, doesn't take this path on the retraction. The centre point for Jordan block is going to be here. Notice that this arm's now dropped and it's past. Punch comes in, it's past my face, and I'm going to retract this way. So your centre point is going to be this. Not X factor, it's don't get hit in the head factor. What you're going to be doing is transferring that straight strike in another direction. Imagine a punch coming towards your head. If you do this, you block upwards, that punch is still coming this direction. Behind the punch is an arm, behind the arm is a whole body. Maybe a lot of weight. You don't want that body weight to connect. Even though the punch may have missed, the body weight is going to connect. So what we do is, we come down. As that straight punch comes in, now the punch going over this direction. We then redirect this way, okay? So from this position now, we're going to go back to guard every single time. So it's not going to be block and keep it there. You can do your block, back to guard, all right? Main thing with guard, whichever leg's forwards, that hand will remain high. So you're going to go from this position just to here. Then you can cut across and block upwards. We'll do this slowly. So from here, guard position, cut this arm across, you can see it from your peripheral vision, twist into the block and then come back. You'll see it better this way. Punch comes in, push across, twist into the block. So you want this here, that will knock the punch out of the way, which is going to redirect. The actual twist itself is going to come from as the block is prepared, as we're lifting, we're twisting. Okay, twist on the balls of your feet, not the heels, the balls of your feet. So we're now back to the front. Ish, guard, knee, guard. And again, I'm making it more of a kazama, out and back. San, shi. If you want to check what you're doing, leave it there, quick check, down. Okay? Go, ruk, sich, ach, ku, ju. Okay, this works great if you're in a class of, and it's an odd number, and you can do threes. A lot of places, you know, will say pair up. No need to pair up with this. You can do this in threes. You've got one person blocking, one person, two people punching, and you're working both sides, so you don't have to change legs. Okay? Oh, so you have to change legs. Punch comes in, it's a straight punch. All the time, the person that's doing the punching is just stepping and then back. Shotokan, I believe, has got set combinations for their grading, set partner work, and they always start here. And they'll do the technique, you know, whatever happens next, and they'll come back. So that's something you can be doing. People that are on the side, backwards and forwards, other person just stood in the middle. Okay, so we'll go, we're now right leg back again, so we're back to the front. This time, all I want you to do is, you're going to Jordan, come down with your guard, go back to that kick we were doing a minute ago, execute your front kick. Execute your Jordan, guard. Now remember, when you're doing this, don't leave this arm up. Basics would say to leave this arm up, here, just like you do if you are doing second kata. 1, 2, 3. This arm goes out. But in your realm of reality, it would be 1, 2, guard. Okay, so retract to guard every time. Here we go, 4. You know I have no balance. Well, then you can practice. Okay, so from there, turn and block. Each, retract and kick, knee. Turn and block, each, knee. Block, each, knee. San, shi. Go. One more, rook. Okay, let's put those together now. Now if you want to, when you land, I'll just do both so you can see. You can go 1, 2, and then when you land, kick, reverse punch, or something reversed, okay? So it doesn't matter if it's head level, doesn't matter if it's a tail shot to the chin, if you can see the chin, doesn't matter if it's a tail shot to the chin or whatever. So from this position, you've done your Jordan, you do your kick, and then just strike out. Could be a push, could be a punch, doesn't matter. Could be a low punch, boom, down towards the groin area, that's irrelevant, all right? So it doesn't matter how high you punch, I'm gonna let you just play around with it. So Jordan, kick, strike, knee, ish, wrong, knee, sun, knee, she, go, rook. Sorry, I did the punch second. My bad. Right, dude. Rook. Sitch. Atch. Cool. Jew. Okay, one more to the front. Hitch. Okay, this time, similar kind of thing, but instead of the kick, I want you to step forwards. We're going to block static. Okay? So from here, punch comes in. So imagine it's a hook. Boom. Hook punch comes in. Block. Now this isn't going to be your average Jordan. This isn't going to be a key on Jordan because you don't want to be here when a hook punch comes in. You want to be out here somewhere. Is it still a Jordan uke? Yes. Jordan, blocking the head, uke, receiving a punch. So it's going to be slightly out. Basic gauge if you want, knuckles, centre line of your head, or just to the side of your head, okay? Once you've executed that, you're going to step forwards and take shot. Again, could be a punch, could be a push, could be a strike, doesn't matter. The main thing here is when somebody's punching, they're going to have that leg forwards, okay? Which means that if somebody's coming in with their, we'll go left hook, they're going to have their left leg forward. So they've stepped in, boom. Their leg is now around here or in here. They don't know like we do to not step on the inside of somebody's guard, of somebody's stance, because that can happen. So they're probably overextended, ended up inside the foot width. A leg here, around the back of the leg, send them over, okay? Once we've done this, we'll get into some kata as well. I'll probably want to go through some Basai Dai tonight. I've not done Basai Dai for ages. Well, not done training for ages. I just thought I'd better do something. So from this position, Jordan block, step forwards, push. Now notice that I'm not square with this. Why? Because I'm using my imagination. If my opponents come through here and their foot's there, I don't be stepping around and pushing this way because now they're here. I want to be turning. So we can turn into this and make it kind of a reverse block. So we'll just do this on one side and then we'll change legs. So Jordan block. Each. Again, notice that I'm not coming to the hip, to the shoulder or starting at the hip. It's just, you know, this, straight up. Okay, it's just straight up. There's no need to prepare. So you're coming up. We are bringing the hikate back just for good kion. When you step forward, siriachi, twist the body in, and then come back. Again, good practice, something that I've just done that you shouldn't do in a dojo, but because we're in our living rooms, it doesn't really matter, would be 1, what's missing there? There's your first question. What's missing with the way I've just come back? 1, 2, what's missing? The Japanese word, if you can, If you can't get the Japanese word, use the English. Alright, I'll give you a tip. No, I won't give you a tip. You got to come up with it. There's something missing. From there, ish, ni, san, shi, go, rik, sich, hach. Okay, whole thing, let it roll now. So don't panic too much about kime, kime. Just let it all roll into one. As you go from where you are and you block, put a little bit of a forward movement into this. What that will do is that's going to help you with that second step, okay? So just be aware of what your body's doing. All together, slow to medium pace, get the pattern of it. We'll do a couple strong, because I am sweating right now. Okay, ish. And again, coming back with, I want to say it, but I don't want to give the answer away. Ni. San. Shi. Go. No answers yet. Rook. Sich. Okay, one more. Hatch. Now I said I would go strong with that. I kind of did it strongish anyway, so we'll change legs. Even though I can't breathe right now, there'll be plenty of people that when they see this on YouTube, as they do, as you see on YouTube, you know, can't believe karate comes with a beer belly. If you want to know why there's a bit of a belly there, go on to my other YouTube channel, it'll explain to you. Okay, so we're just going to block static. Jodan, Siriachi and push. And then come back. Come back with, yes, we know it's hekate, but the Japanese term is what? I'll give you the English term, awareness. The Japanese term begins with a Z. Ish, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich. Okay, let's speed this up now. Ach, ko, jo. Zanshin, well done Sharon, yes you got it. Come back with Zanshin, awareness. Couple more strong. Ruk, sich, ach, ko, jo. Okay, have a breather, have a relax. Okay, believe it or not peoples, we're about half an hour in. So, if you have a partner with you, what I want you to do is, or you can take 2 minutes out, I'll leave the video running. If you have a partner with you, practice those things. And it can just be, if you're going to do the first exercise, that's it, you can do with a partner, it can just be from here, person comes in, use peripheral vision. Person comes in, you stood here minding your own business in your fighting stance, person comes in, Jodan. Grabbing the arm, underneath on the tricep, boom, kick, guard, finish. Second combination, start like this. Person comes in, Jodan, through, push down. Okay, so I'm going to leave you to work on that. I'm going to see if there's any question. I'm going to see if I'm going to wave to people, and then yeah, we'll go from there. High, 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 high. Hello. Okay. going to leave you with that. So practice those, and again I'll leave the camera rolling. We'll come back, we'll do some kata. 2 minutes, need a drink. Okay, so we're back. We're back and we have got 6 watching now. Let me just go to the very bottom, see who we've got. Alright, we're just going to move on. I said Basai Dai. Look, I'm going to do Kata Seion Chin. Alright? I don't know how far we got with Basai Dai. Let's do Kata Seion Chin. So from there, heel still, Mosubdach, right, and yoi. Okay, it's a big kata, it's all angles. Now what it teaches you is it teaches you Tai Sabaki for the most part, which is punch comes in, get off the angle, okay? Some bunkais of this, you can be stepping away, but the kata itself starts off by moving forwards. Now, I'll describe it, but I'm not going to mirror this because it's, you know, some katas are really hard to mirror and I'm not that good. So, what I want you to do is, with your right leg, so you're going to go right leg first, and your right leg's going to shoot out and into Shugodachi, sumo stance, and you're going to have this kind of peak here. Just about shoulder level, doesn't need to be together, just here will do. So about, I don't know, neck width apart, okay? But we're just going to literally come from there to there. So we start off with our right leg out and down. Now from this position, let's imagine that we're being grabbed by the throat. We're going to roll our wrists, not our arms, but from this position, I'll get into a position where you can see, we're just going to roll the wrists and then bring the elbows in. So it's going to be this kind of 1, 2 motion, back of the hands together. We're going to roll down, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, thumb, make a fist. You're going to pull down so the elbows pop, then you're going to come down inside the groin area and then back out over the knees. So ish, knee roll in, fingers first, down, around. Now from this position, your right hand is just going to simply small circle. Notice we're not using the shoulder. So you use a small circle to bring the hand up, about shoulder level-ish. It's kind of a khaki UK. As that happens, left hand comes back to the sawplex. Just from here, straight to here. No ceremony on this. Up. Turn, strike across. So we're striking across the hip, not straight forward. Some styles will strike straight forwards. Some will strike across the hip, okay? Different styles do it a different way. Again, this is my interpretation, it's what I know, it's what I've adapted, and it's what I've seen. Where did I learn some of this stuff? In Japan. So, you know, trained a while ago with Seiwakai under Master Tasaki and Master Fujiwara. I think it's Master Fujiwara is now the head because Tasaki has passed away. So I did this in 2008 in Japan. I think it was 2008, I can't remember. It's that long ago. So, step out. Ish, ni, san. Now, from this position, I'm going to do another one forwards. So the hands from where they are just going to come up. As we step forward, we're going to siriachi the feet. Notice the first one we just stepped out. No need to siriachi. There's no need to go 1, 2 with this. I have seen a lot of people, I won't say where, but you can probably guess where, that do this. 1, 2. Why 1, 2? Just straight to number 2, you know? We want to work smart, not hard here. So we're down with our right leg forwards, we're on a 45-degree angle, hands are in position. From that position, we're going to step our left leg forwards, push forwards on the right knee, siriachi through. The one thing we want to avoid, sorry, I'm just looking at people that are, you know, watching or not watching. What we want to avoid is this off and on. We don't want the body to sway. So what we need to do is push forwards. The transition in this is by pushing forwards on the front knee. And when that happens, the body gets rid of that majority sideways motion. Same for San Shindachi. Push forwards. Your body gets rid of that sideways motion. You want to go offline to get back online, okay? When I say that, what I mean is getting off the line of attack to get back on the line of attack. For bunkai and realism, yes. But for kata, kata's meant to be aesthetically pleasing. Somebody that can't control the knees and can't control the sanchin, shigadechi and siriachi, it's debatable, okay? So from this position, we come forwards, ish, so there again. Knee, roll the hands, elbows together, fingers, middle, ring, little thumb down, push, roll, and solar plex, in, through. And all you're going to do next one is repeat move number 1. So again, I'm shuffling back. You can do the same thing, gives your legs a bit of a rest. Kind of cheating in a way. So from here, move number 1 again. Forwards, hands, in, index, middle, ring, little finger, thumb. Down, pop the elbows, pull down and around. Hook. Now, if you don't know Seon Chin, I've never done that before, that's something you can practice now, so you can keep going through that while I move on for everybody else. So that's the first 6 moves or so of Seon Chin. What we're basically doing is shoves coming in, so somebody's shoving us, or we'll go with the shove first. That's this. But it could also be shove comes in, this. We're going on the inside, okay? Always working towards the inside of the frame of the body. So shove comes in, we're going on the inside. But notice what I did with my foot then. That wasn't planned, it just happened. So shove comes in, we're stepping off on that 45. Okay, shove comes in, from that position we can strike inwards. We can strike, grab, and then strike. In the kata, we're striking here. That's a nokate, and that will go towards the ribs. Okay? In the kata, it's slow. There's absolutely nothing saying that for bunkai, shove happens, 1, strike, grab the head, grab the collar, whatever you can, and then from this position, strike upwards with the closed hand. So nothing saying you can't do that. The other version will be a lapel grab. Now with the lapel grab, sorry, throat grab, lapel grab works as well. All we do is we step away. That then, what that does is that stops. So you've got somebody's hands on you, stepping away, you are working towards this little gap here. You're stepping out of it. What you can do from that position is, because the Carter says on move number 2, step through, there's nothing saying that from this position here, a bit like we've just done, from this position here, 1, 2, okay? So you can step forward into that. Well, I think this is the best live we've had, guys. 9. Hello. If it was a throat grab, so we'd step away. Now, if the shove happens again, this is where this comes into play. So some styles will start here, will come to here. Some start here, come up and to here. This push down, so as that push happens, we come on the outside to then come back on the inside. Here. All right? Then from there, imagine somebody's punching. Let's say they're punching with the right arm, and it's a straight punch because they know a bit of karate. This is where we block, grab, strike. Strike. Here. Okay? If they're punching with the left arm, which is this side, we can still block, grab, strike. Okay? Look, I love bunkai. I hate it when it's having to be described and it's on my own. Okay, next stage. So for you guys that are practicing that, you can practice that, practice with a partner, and you can just catch up as and when you see fit. So we've got our right leg forward, we've done 3 of these. Next stage, we're going to step our right leg back into Haiko Sanshin. Haiko Sanshin is Haiko, parallel. Sanshin is the length and the width. This is Sanshin-dachi, this is Haiko Sanshin. When we do that, we're going to strike down. Back of the hand into the palm. Here, here. So all you do is you bring the elbow through. All you're doing is pushing the elbow through using the shoulder and then down. So from here, we're going to go back. The goal here is to have the back foot and the hand land together. Bunkai for this is, there's lots of different bunkais for this. YouTube will probably have some of these, and again on the YouTube channel, I only do the basics. I don't do the full thing. Okay, from this position, we're going to step our right leg forwards again. Long. Bring our hands in as we step. So it's kind of from this position. 1. I'll try and do it this way so you can see. 1. We'll go long. You can go along with that. I'm just trying to stay on camera. As that happens, back foot comes up. As that back foot comes up, push the hands out. I'll slow this down so you can see. So we've stepped long. Hands are in. All we're going to do is roll the hands, push through. Let the fist protrude. Not here, here. So you put the little finger, the shuto, just behind the thumb, where the wrist is. So it just fits in there, like Lego. And they happen together. So it's going to be 1, 2. Aim for the sternum. Speed-wise, you want it to finish on the back foot. So as that back foot comes up, everything's going to finish here. Okay? We've got to here. We're now going to step our right leg back again into our Haiko Sanshin. We're also in Haiko Sanshin now. Step back, keep the left arm where it is. Pull the hikate right back. Slight angle with the hips. If you want to be really pedantic about this, you can do 22.5 degrees. Just don't go to the whole 45 degrees. Left arm stays where it is. We've got it out. A bit like a shuto uke, but a little bit more straight. Fire the hip in. Yes, engage. engage this. Oh, ears are ringing. Reinforced hijiate. Don't go for the chin, aim for around this section here. This doesn't necessarily have to be at the ear, it can be lower. So again, like I said in previous videos, don't panic about how high hijiate is. And then from here, we're going to use our right leg, we're going to step off to the right corner. So as you're looking at the screen now, go to your right, which to you will probably be that way, all right? As we do that, we bring our feet together, hands drop. So the hand that did the hijiate just comes straight down. The other hand just sits. Just sits. You want to get pedantic. Where the top of the palm is, have that level. Feet together. We step out into Sanchin-dachi with our right leg. As we turn this back foot into Sanchin, reinforce Uchi-yuke. Some people reinforce here. Into dashi, what I like to do is reinforce behind the on the wrist area. It just rolls better. Rather than go there and then pull this back. Main point here is that the elbow stays down. 1, 2. Okay? This one's got to come up out slightly. We're going to go off to the right now. We're going to step our left leg forwards and go off to the right. So you're going this way. I'm going to go that way. I think this is how it's working. Let me know if I'm right or if I'm wrong. I never know. I never know. Even when I'm told, I forget. So from here, stepping out with the right leg. Sorry, your left leg. Stepping out with your left leg. Turning to shikodachi. Left arm, tetsui. No, that's not a Chinese dish. Tetsui, hammer fist. Tetsui is hammer fist. Now, all I did there, I'll do it this way so you can see. Stepped out. We're going to go in the direction which is to our right. Step out the left leg. Don't split the hands. The hands are going to split as the stance sets. So it's going to go from here to here. Speed wise, again, I'm a little bit slow because I'm knocking on a few ears, gained a few pounds, etc. So I'm a little bit slow. The key to that is this back foot, which is at the point of starting your front foot. Watch what the right foot does. It's there in shot. Keep it still. The key isn't to go 1, 2. The key is to have this execute at the point of this landing. This lands, this lands. Everything's going to happen together. So when you move forward, slow motion version, I want you to hand to just focus on the feet right now. From here, notice how it's not gone anywhere, it's still on the angle. Twist into your sumo stance. Keep it still, use it last. What that will help you do is it will stop this happening. Kind of putting the brakes on, locking everything in. And it's at that point, everything finishes together. Okay? So if we go back to our last one of these, execute our back fist, palm of the hand, shuffling forwards, step and roll, back foot drags. Front foot steps back, which is our right leg, hikate. Keep everything where it is, hijiate. Not too high, not too low either. Aim for your chest. Right foot, right arm, drop. Step out, Sanchin-dachi. Left foot and hands all are going to finish together with this right twist. Ish. Now just finish this move off, I want you to step your left leg behind you in a straight line. So you're basically going from where you are, stepping your left leg in a straight line. No need for suriachi because you go in a straight line. There's no width to this stance now. There is, depending on how you're looking at it. but you're going to go back in a straight line. If your attacker's in front of you, as an example, and you've got width in your stance, then yes, Siriachi. But if your attacker's in front of you and there's no width in your stance, straight line, forwards and backwards, okay? Just as a basic rule. So our attacker is in front of us. Now I need to Siriachi. Our attacker's still here on the left-hand side. We come back in a straight line. When we do that, Gerambarai block. Now that Gerambarai block is 2 blocks. It's technically 3, but you're only using 1 arm. What you are doing is, yeah, don't do that. Don't do that unless you've got house insurance, but I don't think it covers live in living rooms. You nugget. So from this position here, going to our Tetsui, we're going to come up. All this Hikate is going to do is come up and around and down. Gerambarai, shoulder and down for beginners. Shoulder and down. Non-beginners, circular. You can even go as far as this. But you said there's 2 blocks, technically 3. I did. Soto uke, Gerambarai. Soto uke, Gerambarai. What's the third one? Wrist grab. Soto uke, Gerambarai. Break the grip. Strike. So you've got 3 things. You've got three techniques going on there. Okay, so you can imagine somebody's coming in with a punch. You hear Soto uke, Gerambarai. Make sense? Okay, so I'm going to let you play around with that for a little bit. Let's finish with, last 15 minutes or so, let's finish with just a Kumite drill, just to cool ourselves down, because I am sweating. I'll just recap all that for you. Right leg, hands. Roll in, drop the elbows, push upwards. Now when you're pushing upwards, go to the eyes. So your hands should now be on the left side of your face. Oop, drop down. Index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, thumb. Push down, around, engage. Hook, pull. Now, if you want to execute a bit more, I'll answer 2 things that I'm going to point out to you now. After you grab, if you want to put a bit of so you've done your hook. If you want to put a bit of a sweep into your grab, go ahead, because technically that's what you would be doing. You've just hooked. Somebody's arm is now on the outside of yours, so it's here. You're not just going to twist because the arm's still here. So you might want to just come out a little bit and pull it in, so you can do the hook. The other thing is, when you grab something, you will probably, most definitely, grab things with the little finger first. So I ask you, why are we starting with index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, thumb? Why is the little finger second to last? Because of the position of the hands. If somebody's grabbing your throat and you come up inside, to grab them with the little finger is hard to do. So we go index finger first, then middle, then ring, then little finger, then thumb, and we can pull down, okay? We're also going to use our jawline to push up and break this grip, okay? We're doing it by myself. Stepping forward for the next one. Knee grab, down, engage, san, up, grab, push. Last one, you're going to go forwards if you can, or if you want to do it on the spot, step in, step back. Grab, down, up. Right leg back, right hand slaps left hand. Right leg shuffles forwards, long, left leg catches up as the hands fall in, push forwards, left leg lands with the hands. Stepping your right leg back, keeping your left hand still, Hikate, Timing all together. Be careful of windows. Hipgiate. Right leg, right hands. Circle around. That should all be done as one movement, by the way. So we're breaking this down, it should all be done as one movement. 1, 2. Set into the stance. Left leg, hands split, execute the right. Back and block, geran barai. So it's sotuke, geran barai. I'm going to leave you with that. We'll get into a kumite drill now. Tetsui, geran barai, there's differences. Geran barai is here, knuckles facing your opponent. Tetsui is here, hammer facing your opponent. So striking, hammer fist. Okay, you'll see this in kata cipher, and there are many other katas as well. It's called a tetsui. Striking down. And what I would do with this is this is a fist. You're all saying, I know it's a fist. But the fist is, the seiken knuckles are reinforced by the rest of the arm. Notice there's a bit of a curve here in the wrist. With tetsui, I'd go the opposite way. So I'd go this way, down. Fist, tetsui. I'll put it on the black so you can see. Fist, straight line. Tetsui, straight line. Okay? Not this way. You'll damage yourself. Okay, kumite drill. Quick kumite drill. Just to finish with. Whoo! This is one. Okay. All you do is block and strike at the same time. I'm going to block, strike at the same time. It happened automatically. I don't hit, it hits all by itself. Okay, so it just happens automatically. Staying still for now. I'll give you another version in a second. So from this position, 1, 2. This hand can be open. Some styles will say you can't spar with open hands. Wrong, you can. Just be careful of striking with open hands, because you might break your fingers. So you can spar with open hands. Some clubs have got different limitations on that, but I would say there's nothing wrong with standing here, one arm open, one hand open, one hand closed, or both open. Just be careful that you don't strike with an open hand, okay, for safety reasons, okay. Plus, I was watching a video with Jesse Enkamp, and he said that one of the most useless techniques, and the first one that he said, is nokate. So unless you trained your hand to be a spear, keep them closed. Okay, there's nothing like blocking this way, not this way. Just also be careful that if someone's kicking, that you don't catch. So be aware, all right? I'm going to leave that with you. That's my disclaimer, that just be careful when you've got your hands open. We're not going to draw him back, we're just pushing, strike. Slightly across, don't push too far, so don't go to here. Just clear the face. There. Doesn't have to go far. I'm adding the sound effect. I'm adding the sound effect. Ish. Ni. San. Still engaging with the hip. Shi. Go. Rook. Where does the hand finish? In some katas, it finishes here at the elbow. Nothing wrong with it finishing back here though. This is safer, this is a bit more daring. Reason being is because if you can imagine a punch coming towards your head, and you're going to catch it, you're going to catch the fist, and you're going to avoid it, but the fist is now here, because you just caught it, but you strike anyway. Okay? So I would say, just be safe, alright? Ish, ni, san, shi. Okay, now if you want to, step into this. It's all going to happen together. So we step, strike, step, strike. Okay? Step, strike, step, strike. Now when I'm doing this, I imagine there's someone in front of me, so I'm not actually striking centre line. What I'm actually doing is slight sideward step out to my, I've got my left leg forward, so I'm stepping out to the left. Okay, got my right leg back. 9 times out of 10 people are going to go right leg back. It's just a fact. But we're not going straight forwards, we're going off slightly. And we're punching here. Well, why in Kion do we punch here? It's just target practice. But really what would happen is if you were to do Kion for real life, it would be you'd punch here. That would be your target, because the idea is that if we go forwards and we punch centre line, my attacker is now where I am, on this line. I'll use the curtain crease. See that little thing behind me? I'm going to use that as the centre. If I step forwards, if I step off and I punch centre line, that's my centre line now. Look where the crease is, all the way over here. So when I step off now, I want to be on that little gap in the curtains. Okay? And then back. So forwards, back. And again, more Kazamazuki. If you want to work on your technique, hold it there for a second, then come back. Ni, san, shi. Don't aim center line of your body, aim center line of your attack. Go, ruk, sich, ach, ku, ju. Change legs. Just finish with this side. So again, start static, ich, knee. Kion's going to be to the centre, okay? But when we get into it, we're going to be striking off centre. Engage. Boom. Throw everything through with the shoulder. Sorry, with the hips. Not the shoulder. Okay, ich, static, knee, hand and both hands work together. Same time. As well as this back hip. Look what's happening. As I twist the hip in, this hand's coming in automatically. This hand's coming out automatically. So as I twist the hip in, we're getting this action. I'm not moving this. It's just happening because I'm twisting the hip in. Okay, so as I twist the hip in, we get this happening. Karate's about body mechanics and, you know, learning how to move them properly. Ish, static, ni, san, shi, go. Okay, now start putting the step in if you can. Remember, you're not stepping straight forwards. You're stepping out slightly and punching straight out from your shoulder. Slightly below, it's not too high, slightly below. Okay, because we're going to aim for the person's sternum. We're not aiming for stomach. Karate's, people teach martial arts for safety reasons. For the certain teachings that are for safety. Stomach is one of them. You can take a little more to the stomach than you can to the sternum, but we're going to aim for the sternum. You know, take a few punches there. Even the, you know, the Bruce Lee 1-inch punch, whatever. It's going to hurt. It's going to sting. It's going to knock the air out of you. Striking here, no matter how big it is, won't hurt as much. It's going to sting a little bit, but it won't hurt as much. Okay, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, ach, ku, ju. Just finish off with that. Different levels of doing this. Step, engage, hands as well, or use the engagement as your step. Okay, so you've got two different levels. You can either do step, engage, or from this position, push with the back leg, twist the heel out. That'll help the hip engage and the foot lands, and you'll find that everything lands together. Okay, so until next time, what I'd like you to do, please, pretty please, is leave some comments on this post if we should do another one. So all free for now, but let's just leave some comments on this post for me if we should do another one, and preferred days and times, please. I want to try and get as many people as we possibly can. I think we peaked at about 9 today, so I'd like to get a few more. All right, so I'm gonna leave that with you. This will be uploaded to YouTube, and it will also be posted on the Tadashi page. So it's gonna be here on my personal one. It'll be on YouTube, and it'll be on my Tadashi page as well. Any questions, do not hesitate to ask. Anything specific you would like to do, don't hesitate to ask. More, please. That was quick. Okay, let me know days and times. Other than that, I'll love you and leave you. Stay safe.